Hey guys, it's been a hell of a long time since I talked to you guys. I know in December I put out some vlogs and then I went completely silent. Yeah, I was completely overwhelmed at that point in my life, and now that I have a ton of time, I've been able to reprioritize. I've been able to think about what I want to do all the time. So, YouTube is that thing. I also have a blog and I also have a new shop, so I'm super excited for those things. But today I wanted to share some new content with you guys. I am building a picture ledge for my entryway, and I'm so in love with the concept because it's something that I can put on the wall. It's not going to take up a ton of space. It will provide me a place to put some of my pictures, some of my memories, possibly even some wedding RSVPs, just a bunch of things that I usually just don't know where to put, and I kind of file away into a cabinet, even though they're so pretty. So I think this is going to be super awesome. I'm going to make mine pretty neutral because, as you can see, my couch, and if you've seen some of my other videos, it's all pretty neutral. But the fact that I'm going to be adding photos is going to make it really colorful and just add something to my entryway, because right now it's just a mirror and a vase occasionally because my dog Tuka loves to throw her toys against it from the staircase and it's shattered my vase before. But we're gonna have a beautiful space. I'm gonna get a new sturdy vase and I'm gonna love it because it's just something that I've really wanted for a while now. So let's get started. You're going to want to buy a 1x2x8 from Lowe's or your local hardware store. I cut mine in threes at the store, but you don't have to. I then measured out my picture ledges, how long I wanted them to be. So mine are 21 inches. You can do whatever you like. I went to the miter saw and I cut those at the line where I marked. Go to your table saw and you're going to cut off the edges of your wood. So when I purchased these pieces of wood, they were rounded. I don't like the rounded look, so I'm going to cut them off to make a more modern boho look. You can choose whether or not you want to cut them off. It's totally a personal preference. It's not going to affect the way that this is built. Now you're going to cut your slit. I did a 10-degree slit, a little offset from the middle, and you're going to want to make sure that you're doing it where your photos are leaning back a little bit, but not too far, so that 10-degree is perfect. And this is what it looks like when you just cut it. You've got a little bit of markings on the top maybe, but you've got that 10-degree angle. So now you're going to sand everything. I used an 80 grit and then I went down to 100 and then 120. I want to make sure that everything is smooth as possible with this project. You may be able just to start at 100, but I know that there are cut lines on mine from the table saw, so I want to get rid of those completely, or any markings from the store that classifies such wood. This is going to be the tricky part. I'm making keyholes. You can use hanging hardware, or you can use some nails or screws straight into the wall. But I'm going to use keyholes. So what I'm going to do is measure the top of where I want my keyhole to be and make sure both holes are aligned on each side. I'm going to push down on my router with my keyhole bit and then move up to that line. I don't want to go any further so I can make sure that everything is hung and aligned once I put it up on my wall. Now I'm going to sand a little bit more, just a fine sanding across those keyholes, just because cutting usually leaves rough edges. So I'm just going to rub those off and then I'm done. Now is sometimes the tricky part for some people. I know it is for me. I'm going to measure out my height as far as my 3 ledges go. So I did an 8-inch height between each ledge. So that it gives me space enough to put all kinds of paper, collections there and make sure that I can have enough space to insert my photos, but not too much where it looks weird. I'm going to screw in some screws into my wall. I didn't use anchors. This isn't a very heavy project, but I'm gonna screw it to a little bit towards the wall and then move my piece so I can align it and set it on top. I've got to make sure that I align this, so I'm going to check every time that I have one of my boards up. I'm going to check alignment horizontally. And then once I've put all my boards on, or my second board, I will check that vertically it is all aligned, because you want to make sure that it looks uniform and it doesn't look offset. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this project. It is a simple, a very affordable and quick project that you can do within probably like 2 hours. I feel like this made a huge impact on my entryway, and it makes me feel really good every time I come down the stairs. So I definitely know that this will work for you and that you will love wherever you put it. So also, just in case you didn't notice, I cut my hair. It is all natural now. I cut my hair myself like 30 minutes ago. Quarantine got to me. Yeah, it's natural again, and I really love it. I actually like that it's not perfect, cause yeah, I mean, like I'm just flaunting my skills as a stylist, a new stylist out here ready to take on the world. But I thought I'd mention the fact that, I don't know, I changed my hair just because I wanted to, and I was also super tired of my permed hair just being like super willy-nilly, half natural, half permed. It was just too much. But yeah, that's what I did like 30 minutes ago, FYI, in case you cared. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you subscribe. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you like this project, and leave me a comment if you have any questions, or you just want to give feedback, or you just want to say something to me. I'd love to see it, and I will respond to you. So have a great day. Enjoy this quarantine Sunday. And yeah, bye.